What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I'm going to bring to you another installment or another segment of the How to Hit a Common Internet base, this time for Town Hall 9. And I'm not quite sure what this one is called. Y'all can probably tell me. I don't know the name. It is a base, I think, that was built by Jack Sparrow. Some people call it Jack Sparrow, but the Jack Sparrow I know is like that little alien umbrella, and not this particular base. So anyway, we'll refer to it kind of as the Jack Sparrow base. And fittingly, yo ho, we'll go ahead and hit this base initially for us. So we're going to show a couple different ways to hit it with a couple of different levels of this particular base, as far as not town hall levels, just defense levels. So we were fortunate enough to go against a clan which used this at least 4 times in 4 different bases through this. So we'll go ahead and check these attacks out, and we'll go ahead and see how we can go ahead and take one and almost duplicate it. So Yo is going to come in here with, I think, just a shattered GoVaHo. Nope, I'm wrong. A stone GoVaHo. So 3 golems there. The wizards are all there funneling. Everything's going fantastic. Has quad quake to get in there. So uses that quad quake, and everything starts rerouting. King gets in there. Queen's in there. Valkyries will be sent in there. And they're going to go ahead and take out this base, which is supposedly an anti-GoHo base, or an anti-GoLaLoon base, which we will go ahead and hit it with both and take care of it with both. So, don't use the same base in war as half of your other teammates do or clanmates do. Everything's going smooth right now. Queen and King are doing damage. They are still almost completely full and haven't even used their ability yet. So they're making some pretty far deep. That's not even, who says that? They're making it pretty far, or they're making it pretty deep inside that base. It's really time to go ahead and start sending these hogs in, because they're running a little bit out of steam, and you want to go ahead and have these defenses getting tanked while the hogs are being sent in. He does have 2 heals, one of which he uses right off the bat, and we know where these bombs are, these giant bombs, because it is an internet base, and because we've hit it many times already on different bases. So he still has 9 hogs left. I don't think he really wanted those hogs to split all the way down there. Probably should have sent 1 or 2 in from the bottom. This was a late hit, so I think he was kind of running out of time. So he even hit this going in like that. He still has 1 more heal left. I think he has a golem that's up. That's it, and nothing else is there. That little archer, which is not going to do anything. So heals those hogs just at the right time, as their health was getting really, really low. But there's no more giant bombs that he's going to trip. It's actually right south of that gold storage. So that spot has already been taken, so they won't go ahead and trip any more giant bombs at all. He's got the minion, which is not really going to do enough work at the bottom. He's going to need some help with that wizard, but the hogs have got the top taken care of. The golemites will pound through the wall and reroute, and this base is completely crushed. So very nicely done, nice attack. Sorry about that. We'll jump down to number 14, which, surprise, surprise, is exactly the same base. Very similar defense too, except for those air defenses. Those air defenses are just horrible, which is why we're going to use a GoLaLoon on this one. And also, look at the expos. The expos are pointed down. So we've got 2 big exploits right here. You've got max defenses for Town Hall 9, except for the 2 big ones when it comes to GoLaLoon. Air defenses are Town Hall 8. This one's not even Town Hall 8, it's Town Hall 7. And then the expos are pointed down. So that makes things so much easier. So if you have the everything pointed up, or like what Yo had, go ahead and hit it with the GoVaHo. If you have it like what Sen has it here, go ahead and hit it with a GoLaLoon. And it's a pretty simple formula for this one. A very light kill squad. You only need to take out that air defense, and actually this air defense is even worse. You don't really even have to take this one out so bad, because it's not going to do hardly any damage. But we're going to go ahead and zap quake that northeast air defense. That one will go down. And then we'll go ahead and send a golem, just one. We're going to do cold-blooded this time. The minions are on the side for the funnel. Actually, you can use more minions than that, as I'll show you on my attack. But we'll drop a wall breaker, and it's a little too far, actually. That wall breaker should have gone a lot closer to the golem. That's a big mistake right there. But fortunately, the funnel is going fantastic, and there is no more buildings for these kill squad to go ahead and route to. But he does lose a little bit of time. That queen goes down instantly. The kill squad is going to have to tank for this clan castle, drops the poison. Queen will reroute, and her only goal is to get that air defense and get that clan castle. So she'll go ahead and use her ability. The air defense goes down, and as soon as this dragon goes down, we can start the second phase of the raid. That's it for the kill squad. Very light, not very heavy as far as composition goes, not much unit space. So he'll send the hound in from the bottom and from the left-hand side. Start soaking up those traps and tanking for that air defense. And the cool thing is that Expo, since it's set the ground, is doing absolutely nothing and just watching. So yeah, this is going very, very nicely. Sends that last lava hound in there from the top to soak up even more traps as it's doing. And the only thing that's getting really pesky are these sweepers, which will go down in just a second. Still, the lava hound is halfway through his life and gets that last air defense taken care of. So I don't even think that this lava hound will pop, possibly from the archer towers, but I don't think so. But it doesn't really matter. He's got tons of pups cleaning up, and he's got, there we go. That'll do it right there. Almost, I think they might just get that, this wizard tower might get it if, yep, there we go. All right. So that's almost a perfect optimum situation. Tons of loons to clean up, tons of lava pups to clean up, and this base is split. They've got a really nice split, so it'll be done in just a second. All right, so that's a LaLoon hit. Now we're just going to watch a couple more, and we are going to see it hit by a GoVaHo again, or maybe just a GoHo. Let's see. So same exact base. A little lower defenses this time, and I think that the expos are pointed up again. So we'll go ahead and do this exact same thing. If the expos are pointed up, hit it with the GoVaHo. I think almost exactly the same composition as Yo hit. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, if you get a 3 stars with it, and he has Yo has much higher royals than 10-10. So, the higher you hit, it's going to be just about the same. So he uses the Quad Quake, rages up the kill squad to go ahead and take care of that clan castle because he does not have a poison due to that Quad Quake. But they're taking care of it pretty good. Those wizards and queens and queen is gonna knock down that dragon in just a second. There we go. So everything's tanking in the middle, and he can start sprinkling in some of these hogs here, just as the kill squad was tanking for him. I think he has one golem up still. He has 2 heals, and he has quite a bit of hogs left over here. The kill squad is running a little bit thin. He does have 1 golem, and the queen is not punching through a wall. It's hitting a very high town hall as far as hit points goes. But these hogs are making their way through the base. Uses that last heal on that little set of hogs there, so they have to make their way through the Tesla, a couple of Teslas, and now they've got to make it through this Expo. That is the last, well, almost the last point defense. So they take care of that Expo. Golem is still up, full Golem is up, and he does not have his ability as far as the queen goes, but that Golem is going to go ahead and tank that Tesla, and we're going to be in cleanup mode. So he's got some wizards on the top, on the bottom, right and left, and that queen is shooting through walls. So not as definitive as Yo's, but still a 3-star nonetheless. So that was a very cool attack. Good job. And then finally, the last one, we'll just take a look at mine. I actually hit mine before send, so I was the guinea pig on this one. Same attack style, same everything, except a little lower defense. The expos have been pointed down. Zap Quake and take care of that air defense. Actually, my air defenses were higher on this base than Sen's because they have all 4 of them were level 6. So Start the minion funnel up top. I just saw tons of buildings that were free for these minions to take out. Also a couple minions on the left hand side. Just want to make sure I get that funnel. My only goal again for this one is to get in there, take care of the archer queen, take care of the clan castle, and take care of that air defense. That's all I need to do. So that golem is kind of like a punching bag right now, unfortunately, but I'll drop the king in here in just a second, and everything will collapse into that first compartment, and they'll go ahead and take out that enemy queen real quick. I sent in a hog here just because I want to make sure I get that clan castle out soon. I don't want that queen to get stuck somewhere and not be able to, and I did not know what the clan castle was, so if it was a hound, I wanted her to try at least get close to taking out that air defense. So she's going to go ahead and take out that air defense, then focus on that dragon that's standing in poison. She's done her job. She's going to go down in just a second, but it's going to go ahead and it's time to send those hounds in here now that everything is down that needs to be. And I send my hogs in, my hounds in from almost the same direction as Sen does. So they're going to go ahead and soak up some of the traps. You get those loons in there. I have haste and a rage. There was a hole in this base right there by that top air defense, so that I could exploit a little bit. That's how I got them in so quickly. Have a bazillion amount of loons left over here, and one hound that still has not even popped yet. So it's going to do some tanking, and that I actually have two hounds that have not popped yet. I hit the base too hard. I should have just held back a little bit. I do have still quite a bit of loons that I want to take out those sweepers. That is what's really causing things to go a little bit slower. So they'll go ahead and take out the Tesla, take out the sweepers, and then start making their way down. That hound is going to get popped by that archer tower, and I'll go ahead and back end some of those balloons to take out that archer tower. I've got a zillion pups going on. I've got quite a bit of loons, and I had to hold back on the loons a little bit just because I had crushed the base too much, and that's a problem. You don't want to have two unpopped hounds. That's a good portion of your cleanup troops. So they'll go ahead and take that king out. They'll go ahead and take the rest of the buildings out with the minions, with the wizards, with the loons. Everybody's converging on that last gold mine, poor gold mine, and that is the end of Jack Sparrow, which I'm sure there's a captain in there somewhere, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys run into this base in your clan wars, and now you'll know you've got at least 2 surefire ways of hitting it for 3 stars, and possibly quite a bit others if you just kind of mix and match your compositions. I'm sure you can do it with straight GoVaHo. I'm sure you can do it with a bunch of other different types of compositions here. Probably queen walk up top, I would say, and but go ahead and practice out. Get your 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.